guys, either way here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over 10 players that I can't wait to use on FIFA 20. The majority of these players are young talents who had breakthrough seasons last year and are therefore going to receive big upgrades, and a lot of them have also transferred to bigger and better teams, or will do over the next couple of weeks. There are so many transfer rumours going on with pretty much all these players here, and I think they're going to be great fun to use on the new FIFA. I've predicted some ratings and stats for them, but obviously they aren't confirmed. But either way, these cards are going to be very, very good on FIFA 20. So if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like if you do, subscribe if you're new around here. And if you want to see more videos like this with predictions for FIFA 20, let me know down below in the comments. And without further ado, let's go on into it. We're starting off with Eder Militao, a new signing for Real Madrid who had a brilliant season last year and will obviously receive a big upgrade, which he definitely deserves. He's already got a very nice card on FIFA 19 with a lot of pace for a centre-back. And his card's probably going to look something like this, low 80s overall in terms of rating, with very high pace and physical and good defending as well. And he's going to be good on the ball, so all round he's going to be the complete package for a centre-back on this game. He will be very expensive despite his low rating, probably about 40 or 50k. But him and Rafael Varane at the back, I'm calling it now, it's going to be the go-to partnership at the beginning of FIFA 20, because you're going to have two players who are going to be quick, tall, strong, good defensively, good on the ball, just the perfect centre-back duo. Next up is another new transfer, and that is Julian Brandt, who recently signed for Borussia Dortmund. He had a really good season last year, playing the majority of that as an attacking midfielder. Previously, he used to play on the wing, and he wasn't really used on FIFA because he's not the quickest of players. In the middle, though, I think this card is going to be very, very usable, anywhere from cam, even up to striker. You could play him as a centre-forward as well. He's just going to have really nice stats across the board, good skill moves, good weak foot, great pace, dribbling, shooting and passing, and there's a whole host of good options in the Bundesliga to link into him. And also because of the sheer amount of other options, I don't think he's going to be that expensive and could be a great option to build your team around at the beginning of FIFA 20. Yet another new signing is Frenkie de Jong. He cost Barcelona around £75 million, but he had a brilliant season last year for Ajax. He was one of their standout players, and he's going to have a very, very nice card. Upgrades across the board. I've given him an 84 rating overall, which is quite generous. It may only be an 82 or an 83, but I think an 84 would be much deserved, and he would have some great stats. He'd be a great box-to-box midfielder. You could partner him next to Artur, and you'd have two very well-balanced midfielders who would do a great job for your side, both defensively and going forward. Yet another Real Madrid signing is Luka Jovic. They've been doing some great business so far. Obviously signing Hazard as well, and they're close to some other players like Fernandes, but Luka Jovic has been one of their best signings by far. A great price, around 50 million euros for a player of his age and calibre. In today's market is a great deal. He was the top scorer in the Bundesliga last season for Frankfurt, and I think because of that he's going to receive a big upgrade. His card on FIFA 19 is fairly low rated, so I think anywhere from an 83 to an 85 is going to be what we're going to see on FIFA 20. And he's going to have a nice upgrade in terms of stats obviously as well. He's going to have good pace, dribbling, shooting, passing and physical. All round he'll be the complete package for a striker on this game, and playing for Real Madrid you're going to have so many good options to link into him. Vinicius Jr. is going to be very good on the new FIFA. I'm calling it now because he's probably going to get an upgrade to around an 80 or 81, and he's going to keep those 5-star skill moves. That's going to be a fun combo to use on FIFA 20. Next up is a player that's going to set you back a fair few coins at the beginning of the new game, but will be very, very good. It's Kai Havertz, who had an insane season last year. I believe he scored 19 Bundesliga goals, which is mental given that he's only 19 and that he is playing in midfield. He's not a striker, but he's scoring more goals than most strikers in the Bundesliga. And I think because of that, he's going to receive a big upgrade, probably 84 or 85 overall with some amazing stats. And I think he's going to just be the perfect attack midfielder. Super quick, great dribbling, 5-star weak foot, so good, 4-star skills as well, and then good shooting and passing. He's going to have great long shots, and I think he's just going to fit the meta of FIFA 20 very well. From what I've heard and from what I've seen, dribbling is very effective on the new game. There's a lot of new dribbling mechanics, and players who are agile and good on the ball will suit that well, and I think Havertz is one of those players. As I said, he'll be a little bit more costly because of his rating and great stats, But I think in the Bundesliga, you're going to have so many good options. He's going to be a great player to build your beginning team around. I think I'm going to go with the Bundesliga for my starter squad because there are going to be so many good players in there. HAVERTZ is one of them. I can't wait to try him out. You knew it was coming. Of course, LIGT is going to be in here because he's going to receive a big upgrade and have an amazing card on FIFA 20. As of right now, when I'm recording this video, he still plays for Ajax, but I'm recording a lot of videos ahead of time before I go traveling to Thailand for a month or so. And by the time you're watching this video, he could have easily gone to PSG, Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, Man United. Pretty much every big team are currently linked with him. I'm not sure where he's going to go. He may even stay at Ajax, but I highly doubt it because he is such a good player. He's had an amazing season and really could be one of the best defenders in the world in the coming years. He's got a very nice card on FIFA 19 as it stands, but I think he's going to get a nice upgrade to an 84, possibly even an 85, given just how good Ajax were in the Champions League. And he's going to just be the complete package for a centre-back. Good pace, dribbling, passing, defending and physical. What more do you need? He's going to be perfect. Imagine if he goes to Barcelona, you could get that hyperlink into Frenkie de Jong, and then you could maybe go to someone like Semedo on the right, and that'll be a great trio to build your team around. I don't know where he's going to go, but wherever it is, he's going to be a go-to option at the beginning of FIFA 20. Next up is the first Serie A player in this video. It's Correa. Now, he had a really good season last year for Lazio. Previously, he'd been a bit of an in-and-out player in La Liga. Hadn't really found that good form. He was playing as a winger, but nowadays he plays centrally, and that's where his card will probably be on FIFA 20 as an attacking midfielder or a centre-forward. And he'd suit that position perfectly, or even as a striker on the new game. He's got that agility, the balance, the dribbling and the skill moves, which I think will suit the game very nicely. He's also really quick. He's got good shooting, good passing and decent physical as well. And I don't think he'll be that expensive because in this specific position in the Serie A, you've got loads of options. And he's not really one of the go-to players. I think you'd maybe go for someone like Alejandro Gomez, Mertens. If you've got more coins, maybe even someone like Dybala. So he's going to be a little bit cheaper, maybe about 10 to 20k right at the beginning of the game. But it's going to be really good if you want to go for a Serie A team. Next up is another player who is on the radar of pretty much every team in world football right now. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Man United, PSG, Man City, you name it. All the big teams in Europe are trying to sign this guy. He's got a buyout clause of around £105 million. And by the time you're watching this video, he could have easily transferred to any one of those teams. He had a really good breakthrough season last year. He's going to receive a big upgrade because of that. I believe he's going to have a central card as a centre forward or striker, although he could also be on the left because he has played in that position. He's going to have a really nice card, again, suiting that dribbling meta that I think is going to be in FIFA 20. I think dribbling is going to be super effective. He's going to have the skill moves, the dribbling, the agility, the balance and the pace, and then decent shooting and passing as well. If he does stay in the Liga NOS, this card is going to be very cheap. He's probably only going to be about 2,000 or 3,000 coins, so it could be a really good option for starter teams. But I think he's probably going to go to a big club. Because of how good he was last season and because of how young he is, I think he's going to move. And that will obviously make him a lot more expensive, but still equally as good. Penultimately, we've got Jadon Sancho, and I can't wait to use this card on FIFA 20. I've been talking about the Bundesliga again and again, and he's going to be going straight into my team. He's going to be super expensive because he will have 5-star skill moves, and he will have received a big upgrade, but he's finally going to be usable on FIFA. On FIFA 19, his shooting is so low on any of his cards apart from his Team of the Season and Future Stars cards that he just isn't really usable. I think he's got in the 60s or very low 70s for shooting. But on FIFA 20, he'll get a big upgrade, probably to an 83 or even 84 rating overall. And he'll have good shooting, upper 70s, maybe even lower 80s. Combine that with great pace, dribbling, great passing as well on the 5-star skills. He's going to be so much fun to use. And yet again, he's one of those players who's agile, who's got good balance, the skills, the dribbling and the pace. And I think will suit FIFA 20 to a T. He's going to be super expensive because he's one of the most hyped players in world football. And who knows, he may have even transferred to a team like Man United or Man City, who are both showing a huge amount of interest in him. But I doubt it. I think he's probably going to stay at Dortmund and have another great season next year. Finally, we've got Bruno Fernandes. Now, he's another player who may not be at the team he's currently at when you're watching this video. Currently obviously plays for Sporting. Man City and Man United are the two teams who are showing the most interest in him. So he could easily go to one of those two sides, or any other side really in Europe. He could walk into most teams because he was brilliant last year. And I think because of that he will receive a nice upgrade to an 85 or maybe even 86 overall. He was the player of the year in the Liga NOS, and he was brilliant. Scored a lot of goals. So he's going to have a really nice card. Good dribbling, very nice shooting, especially from range, good passing, decent pace and physical. He's going to be the perfect attacking midfielder or centre forward. And you know what, I'm feeling playing a false 9 formation at the beginning of FIFA 20. It's something I always do. I always like playing false 9 teams in the early stages of the game just to get used to it. And I don't normally stick with it, but I think this guy could be the perfect false 9 to try out. And if he's still in the Liga NOS, even if he's high rated, he's going to be super cheap just because no one's going to go near that league for starter teams. But given there are so many good players in that league, I think it could be a good option. If they manage to keep hold of the likes of Bruno Fernandes and João Felix, you could build a very, very nice team from the Liga NOS at the beginning of FIFA 20 for a good price. But I'm not sure if he's going to be there because he had such a good season. He's on the radar of pretty much every big team in Europe, and there's a lot of teams that do want to sign him, so I think he may end up moving. I'm not sure. Let me know down below in the comments, and I'm sure by the time you're watching this video, a lot of these players will have transferred or be very close to transferring to new sides, and that may influence their rating on the new FIFA. Some of these players may get a slight boost to their rating and stats if they go to a bigger team because their stature, their name in the game will have got even bigger. But there we go. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's going to be quite early for a FIFA 20 video, but I'm hyped for FIFA 20. I'm not hyped about FIFA 19. It's fairly dead right now. And I was thinking of videos to record ready for going travelling. I've got about 10 ready. One every 3 days will be out when I'm away. And I was just thinking, FIFA 20, I saw the card design on Foot HD Hub and thought I'd make some cards, put them in a video, see what you guys thought. If you do like this type of video, let me know down below and leave a like on the video, show your support, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.